Hello everyone and welcome to Sideshow's First Look. Today we're looking at the Venomized Iron Man 6-scale figure by Hot Toys from Marvel's Spider-Man Maximum Venom, part of their artist series. Now this is a collaboration between Hot Toys and artist James Koo. And the exterior of the box is going to show his artwork right there on the front. The lower cigar band has a foil look to it and has a photograph of the figure. On the sides of the box are going to be both Venom and Iron Man's portrait on either side. When we lift off that shoebox design, on the inside top cover is going to be some concept art by Mr. Koo, as well as a description of the collaboration between the two. But right now, let's take a look at what's inside. In the tray, we have our enormous Venomized Iron Man figure. Swap out hands, alternate portrait, an attachable wing flap, and the exclusive symbiote sword. Underneath is going to be the batteries for your light up feature, and underneath the figure, a heavy duty display base. I want to take everything out so we can get a better look. With the figure out of the box, we're able to see just how big that figure is. We also have our Venom alternate portrait, two swap out Iron Man hands, a swap out Venom hand, the magnetic flap that attaches onto the suit, that exclusive symbiote sword, and then the character display base. Now let's zoom in and take a look at just how Venom takes over Iron Man. We begin our look at the Iron Man with the first of two portraits. This is going to be more of the Iron Man head and Venom, that long tongue extending out of there and the open jaw. It does feature a light up effect, and the head is magnetic that allows for a very full range of motion. That tongue can be swapped out with the one that comes on the other head as well, giving you even more display options. On the front, by his repulsor ray, Venom has almost completely engulfed the Iron Man armor. And protruding out of the right side is going to be three articulated pincers and Venom's massive right arm. The entire paint of the symbiote is going to be that black with hints of a metallic bluish purple all the way through. And we have that kind of faded design of Venom right there on the chest. The left arm, a little bit more of Tony Stark's Iron Man suit still remains, but the symbiote protruding out over the side, and a lot of scar and battle wear, and Venom pushing his way out of the suit and lifting some of the panels. Down onto the chest, again wrapping itself around the waist. On the Iron Man left leg, we are able to extend the countermeasures on that and have that Venom goo going right over the leg, and then Venom's foot pushing out of the armor. These panels are articulated, giving us full range of motion. On the right side, full Venom leg, again with full range of motion on there. We're going to see a little bit of the armor there and the battle damage, and then Venom's solid right leg. Venom's incredibly muscular back right there with the emblem on there. A little bit of the armor remains, and this flap here magnetically attaches. The Venomized Iron Man has three areas of light up feature. The first is going to be in the Iron Man mask, and the left eye will illuminate. Second is going to be right there in the chest and the Arc Reactor, nice and bright. And then the repulsor in the left hand. The second swap out portrait featuring more takeover by Venom. This has a magnetically attached tongue, and that can also be swapped out onto the Iron Man helmet and Venom portrait. We have those chrome teeth and that wide mouth extended. Some great look of flesh up around the eye area and then extended down around the jaw. The right arm features two alternate hands. One is going to be a more relaxed hand that still has a bit of the Iron Man suit in the two small fingers, or the exclusive symbiote blade. The blade itself is translucent down toward the front and allows light to come through and shows off that light purple gradiating down into the black when it gets onto the hand. The left arm of the figure also has two swap out hands. The one will be articulated individual fingers and the other in an upward battle position, both featuring the light up element and the thumb and forefinger taken over by Venom. Both of the portraits are attached magnetically and allows us plenty of tilt, lean, and turn. The tongue is also held in magnetically and can be used with either portrait. Working our way down into the chest area, we're able to see that damage on the underside suit, and you can see that this material is actually a softer rubberized material, but painted in the metallics as well as the symbiote dark black. We are able to articulate forward and backward, and that is a ratchet that you're able to hear. The body stays straight forward, so tilt and lean will come down from the hip area. The left arm still retaining a little bit of that Iron Man armor, and on the back is going to be that magnetic panel that removes, and underneath this panel is going to be the light up function for the Arc Reactor on the chest. We have that armor pushed up and the incredible damage and wear on it, and then the symbiote coming through. This is done in a harder plastic, but then down here we're going to have softer elements as it goes over the elbow joint. We're able to extend to just about 90 degrees, and we have a classic wrist joint there on the hand. The arm can extend forward and backward. Right here we get a bicep swivel, and then you can magnetically reattach the panel. The three pincers that come out of the Arc Reactor have a ball joint closest to the chest, giving us a large range of motion. And then here in the arm section, they are also articulated, giving us plenty of options to bring that to life. With the pincers moved up and out of the way, we can take a look at the articulation on the right arm. We're able to lift up to the side, can move forward and backward, and bend at the elbow about 90 degrees. We have a classic ball joint for the hands, give us plenty of range of motion. The legs feature a drop-down socket that allows us to extend, giving us a large range of motion to the side, forward, as well as backward. We're able to pivot that leg. The knee goes to about 90. On the front panel or flaps, those can be lifted out of the way. That allows the foot to lift upward, extend downward, rock side to side, as well as pivot. On the more venomized leg, you're also able to drop that down, turn and swivel, extend out to the front, a ratchet joint, do 90 degrees, and that foot can also lift, lower, pivot, and rock side to side. The sturdy display base is a classic design, and on the top is going to be the Venomized Iron Man logo and a chrome nameplate on the front. When unboxing your figure, make sure to lift that lower tray out of the box, because underneath is going to be this beautiful fold out of the Venomized Iron Man artwork printed on both sides. This has been Sideshow's first look at the Venomized Iron Man 6-scale figure by Hot Toys from Marvel's Spider-Man Maximum Venom, part of the Artist Collection. For more information about this figure, follow the link below. Be sure to tune in to Unsealed and Revealed and strike a pose for 6-scale posing action. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.
Did you enjoy that video? Be sure to subscribe by hitting the S icon on your screen and click the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is posted. If you'd like more info on the items featured in this video, click the link provided under product info. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.